Welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemon. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay. Let the interview begin. You're offered a choice of two gifts. Which one will you take? Welcome to the Pokemon personality quiz. I'll leave a link to the site that I am using, but it's very much like the quizzes from the Mystery Dungeon games. So let's do this. So you're offered a choice of two gifts. Which one are you going to take? The big box, obviously. On vacation outings, you want to go alone. I'd be the last person to leave class. No, I don't care. Do you tend to laugh a lot? Yeah. The road forks to the right and left. You are told there is treasure on the right. Well, I'm going to the right. It's a weekend, but no one will play with you. What do you do? I don't care. Just hang around. Do you dream of lounging around idly without much excitement? Maybe. You're suddenly locked inside a pitch black room. What do you do? Cry. Your friend fails to show up for a meeting at the promised time. What do you do? Just wait. I don't really care. Are you a boy? I am a boy. You appear to be the lonely type. Oh, well, that's kind of sad. You always act cheerful and jocular around other people. That's only because you are with other people. However, when you get alone, you find yourself feeling oddly depressed? That's why you always want to be with others. If you go around feeling depressed too much, your nutritional balance goes out of whack. Eat more vegetables. However, it's not a bad thing to feel lonely. You know what it's like when you aren't alone, so that's why you feel lonesome. That's why you aren't really alone. The only person like you should be. Pokemon Cubone! I'm a Cubone! Alright, so this is the one that I meant to find. We're gonna do the full quiz. This is very much similar to the Mystery Dungeon game, so yeah. 64 questions. You're running a marathon, and at the start you fall flat on your face. What do you do? Just give up. Just give up, man. I'm not good at running. You're at a movie theater. What are you there to see? Probably some action movie, more than likely. What's your studying style? If I remember to. Been asked to do a difficult task, what will you do? I mean, I can do it myself. Are you truly sincere when you apologize? Usually. Yeah, I usually am. Do you think... No. No. I'm not good at studying. My grades in class can tell you that pretty quickly. There's a rumor about a ghost haunting the school bathrooms. What do you do? I don't go to the school bathroom anyway. Everyone's sharing a dessert, and there's an extra piece. What do you do? First come, first served, BB. How are your mornings? They're okay. Everyone around you is laughing hard at something you think is pretty boring. What do you do? Just nothing. I don't care really about that one. You want to reveal that you like someone a whole bunch. What do you do? I feel like knowing me personally, I would either do this one or this one, but more than likely it would probably be keep it to myself. Because I'm not good at those kind of things. I've never told someone I like them anyway. You're on a stroll when a TV crew pounces on you for an interview. What do you do? Run away? The TV crew is just like running up to me for an interview. I don't know how to feel about that. Do you like lively parties? No. I am very much partially antisocial, so lively things are just not my cup of tea. The person at the next table, the people at the next table are singing for someone's birthday. What do you do? Just stay on the sidelines. I don't care. It's not my birthday. I'm not going to chime in. You're in a completely silent assembly when you suddenly hear someone pass gas. How do you react? I don't know. Sorry, an alarm went off telling me I need to take my blood pressure medicine, so I'm back. You're in a completely silent assembly when you hear someone pass gas. How do you react? I mean, I'm gonna. It's just me. I'm probably gonna snicker in my head, but I'll just let it go by. I'm not gonna roll on the floor and laugh. You know, I'm just gonna go with. I do like singing along to songs, but I usually like the songs to have the words themselves, not just be karaoke where like you're just singing to like the instrumentals. So not really. I prefer to play inside, so no. You see a big comfortable bed, your first reaction is to jump on it. Yeah. That's fun. Jumping on a bed. Just like jump on the bed, and then boom, it's like a cushion. Oh, it's so fun sometimes. You're hiking up a mountain when you reach diverging paths. What do you take? Anything that'll keep me from falling off the mountain. Anything. You discover a beat up looking treasure chest in some ruins. What do you do? I'm opening it. Screw anyone else. I'm opening it. It's my treasure. I found it. Your friend takes a spectacular fall. What do you do? I am going to help them up. I am. But I am going to laugh first. I am going to laugh first. I'm sorry. That's the kind of person I am. You're daydreaming. When your friend sprays you with water, what do you do? I spray him back. Water fight, yeah. Have you ever thought if you dug your... No. No, not really. Remember, like, a lot of people was always, like, one of the things that you think back when you're a kid is just like, oh, you could dig a hole to China in your backyard. If you just keep digging, you'll eventually make it to China. That's not possible, I don't think, because you would hit the core and then you would die because it's too hot. Have you ever told a joke that completely fell flat? Yes. All the time. Well, no one likes my jokes. Hey, what's that? There's someone behind you. So, did you look just now? No. No. Your friend has made a meal that tastes terrible. They ask, how is it? You say, you just... If it's a good friend, I'm just going to tell them it's bad. None of my friends would care, to be honest. They wouldn't care too much. So yeah, if it's a good friend, I'm just going to say it's bad. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie to them. You run into a new person that you haven't talked to very much before. What do you do? Maybe just make some small talk sometimes. Just like say, hey, how's it going? What you doing? How have you been? And then just walk away. Good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? I don't like hearing the bad news, so I'd rather hear the good news first. Have you ever realized you were hogging the comfort? Yes. When you see a switch, when you see a switch, do you feel an overwhelming urge to flip it? No. But that's kind of cool. You find something at a great bargain price. What do you do? Kind of like think about whether I need it. Like if it's something I'm not going to use, I'm not just going to buy it if it's at a sale or something. You're packing your classroom snacks for a picnic. When you get hungry, what do you do? I'm just going to eat a little bit of it. Just eat a little bit of it. Do you want to be taller someday? Yeah, definitely. I am kind of short. I would like to be a little taller. Do you think it's important to always aim to be the best? No, it's not. You don't always have to aim for the best. I feel like making it, like, always aiming for the best is kind of just putting a lot of pressure on yourself. I feel like aiming for the best sometimes is pretty cool, but you shouldn't always aim for the best because that's just going to put a lot of pressure on yourself and you're never going to have fun with anything if you're always being like, I have to be the best at this. So I don't think it's important. Ever looked at your reflection in the mirror and thought, what a cool person? No. If you saw someone doing something bad, could you scold them? Yes, I could. Do you prefer to be busy or have a lot of free? I have like a lot of free time. Free time is fun because I can play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, the game that I've been currently playing and having fun with. Because I beat Super Mystery Dungeon, and so now I'm on Gates to Infinity. I don't know why people hate these games, but they're really good. You're about to buy a popular game when someone else gets the last copy. How do you feel? Whatever. I can buy it on my Switch. I can buy it on the eShop. You noticed that a toy you bought for full price yesterday is marked down to half price today. How do you feel? Well, I guess it's just bad timing. What am I gonna do? Complain to the manager? Be like, can I get some money back on this because it was actually on sale today, but it was at full price yesterday? That's not gonna. They're gonna do that. Friend's running a little late to meet you. Is that okay? Yeah, I don't really care. As long as they're not like hours late, it's not gonna be like too bad. You've stuffed yourself with a good meal when a great dessert arrives. What do you do? I definitely eat it. I'll definitely eat it. Or I could just take it home, you know. I'm not gonna like not have the dessert. You have really important tests tomorrow. What do you do? Wing it. Most of the tests that I take, I wing. It's probably why I fail a lot of the tests that I take. You've been invited to a wonderful party. It's time for the party to start, but there's nobody there. You think, did something happen? Do you think that no matter what, life goes on? Yeah, it does. No matter what, life does go on. The phone's ringing. Well, it really depends on what the number is, but like if it's someone I know, I'm going to answer it right away. Your friends seem to be making plans to hang out just at an earshot. You think I'm I very much don't want to miss out on things. I won't go too. Do you want to be famous? No, not really. Fame can lead to disaster, so I don't really care about being famous, really. You've been handed a large bag as a souvenir. I am going to open it. You ever forgotten you bought something and bought another? Yeah, definitely. I actually did that not too long ago. There was a little Lego Gardevoir that I bought, and then I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go buy this one." It was Gardevoir, and it turns out I already had bought a Gardevoir, and now I have two of them. Yay! Once you decide something, do you see it through to the end? Mostly. I'll say mostly. If there was a mostly option, I would definitely choose mostly, but I'll put yes on that. You ever said nice to meet you to someone you previously met? I can't think of any situation where I have. No, I don't make New Year's resolutions. I'm not going to keep them anyway. Do you think it's important? No. You want a big, you want big on a raffle ticket. You say, woohoo! Do you think blaming something on someone else is sometimes necessary? As much as I don't like to face consequences, I don't think you should blame things on other people. I feel like you should own up to the things you've done. Because all you're going to do is just haunt yourself forever. As someone with OCD, if I don't own up to it, I would just continue to think about it until it just breaks my mind. Because that's how my OCD works. It keeps telling me things that make me hate myself. Yay! Friend suddenly won't listen to you. Everything was fine yesterday. What happened? What? Why? What'd I do this time? Take off your shoes, realize your socks are two different colors. What do you do? I meant to do that. You failed miserably. Everyone found out and they're disappointed in you. What do you do? Think of an excuse. Have you ever accidentally called a teacher mom or dad? Yeah, sometimes. A long time ago. You ever blurted out something? Yes. 1,000 times yes. Can I go back and answer that question 1,000 times? You're in class when you realize that you really have to go to the restroom. What do? I'm just gonna hold it. Unless it's like really bad, I can just hold it. Your friend offers to treat you to dinner. What do? Well, yeah, I'm there. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna turn it down if you're gonna get me something to eat. I'm not gonna turn it down. You see a cake that has passed its expiration date, but only by 1 day. What do you do? Um, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it. I mean, if it's like a soda, maybe I'll drink it. It might be a little flat. I don't know, but like, I don't know. I'll think about it. You're eating at a very fancy restaurant known for its food. Which course do you select? I'm gonna select a steak. You seem to be the calm type. That's a freaking lie. You're very compassionate and considerate. You put friends ahead of yourself. Okay, I will say sometimes I do put my friends ahead of myself. I do put my friends ahead of myself sometimes. You're so generous and kind-hearted that you can laugh, forgive, and forget when your friends make mistakes. But to be aware that your compassion can sometimes get the best of you, putting you too far behind everyone else. So a calm type like you... Dude, I'm a freaking chikorita or Cyndaquil. So I think like the next nature I'm like close to would be quirky, or actually I think it'd be hasty is the one I'd be next closest to. I'm like mostly calm, which is wrong, with a little bit of rashness and hate and um impishness. That's what I meant, not hasty, impishness. I read hasty down here when I was looking at that, and I was like, oh, it's hasty, duh. Okay. I'm a Cyndaquil. I'm a Cyndaquil. So we took some personality quizzes today, some of the Mystery Dungeon personality quizzes today. And yeah, figured out that I am a Cyndaquil and a Chikorita and a Cubone. Beautiful.